Let me paint a word picture. It's 2020 and there's a pandemic going on. You're told to stay inside and practice social distancing.
Social distancing that the media has been much nicer.
You're closing in on the second week of staying home doing nothing. Now, it is important to keep ourselves productive and have our creative juices flowing at tough times like this. So I recommend you all to practice something you love. Pick up that hobby that you've always held back from doing. Organize your room, clear out your emails, do whatever. Take this opportunity to clear up the clutters of your home life and your personal life. With that said, this is why I decided to work on my skills as a filmmaker at the comfort of my home. With the film and production knowledge I currently have, I will try my best to make terrible looking footage go from this to this, using the bare minimum resources I have with no complicated equipment and lighting. With a very few simple film and camera techniques, I will try my best to end up with okay looking footage using the resources available. So here I am using my bedroom as our set. We have natural light coming in from the back, but since we are using a standard digital camera, our dynamic range is going to mess up. This simply means the camera cannot process both the light coming from the outside and process what's in front of the camera in the same time. Usually higher end cameras that cost more than my entire family's net worth can achieve high dynamic range. With that said, let's block out the curtains. Whoa, okay, that's dark. Good thing I have this 4-year-old IKEA lamp. This is the only main source of lighting we have available, so we'll have to work with that. Turn the lamp on and we have light. But the shadows are pretty distracting, so let's try to minimize that too as much as we can. I used 5-in-1 reflector panels that I got off of Amazon for no less than 30 dirhams. On the main source of light, the lamp, I put a diffuser to lessen the shadows slightly. On the right side, I used a silver reflector to fill in the shadows. It's taped to a boom pole that's mildly held upright by a wooden chair that is questionably old. Here is our image so far. Now, while I was setting all this up, the reflector setup wasn't doing a great job at filling in the shadows, so I ended up using the ceiling light in my bedroom. That's a mild detail, but hey, it works. Now, obviously we won't have the final footage include all the mess around the set, so we will simply zoom in nicely and have the chair at the center. Use the rule of thirds for reference, a classic camera technique. The white balance is off, so we're going to go to the camera settings and go ahead and change the white balance. Let's get a mediocre subject as a stand-in now. There we go, he seems mediocre enough. So let's put this footage in an editing software and color grade it. Any software with any color editing feature will work. I'm using Premiere Pro, I've been using it for years for all my past work and I feel comfortable with it. I won't bore you with the details of how to color correct and color grade, so let's add a layer for color correction, which is essentially just fixing up the image and make it as flat as possible for color grading. Let's add the color grade layer, and there we go. Let's have a before and after. This is the image we initially started with, and this is what we ended up with. Hope this inspired you to do what you love from the comfort of your home, and to stay productive at all times. Making this video really kept my mind busy and kept me working, and that's important to do, and I encourage this for everyone. Stay safe and take care.